then you're like, okay, Victor, that's all yours. And he just like lifts it up with one hand and shoves it like it's a giant mug.
Oh.
I wish you captured that on video, Mike. Description of Victor on video. That would have been the greatest.
I kind of wish I captured that too, but I was busy going, what?
We should almost make it a prerequisite that somebody needs to be filming at all times to match together everything. That'd be hilarious. Like, at all times. It's like have it plugged in so it's feeding directly into the laptop. You're like, aha! I can do no wrong now. It's streaming onto my laptop. And it's like, now we can talk all about how Victor's a Norse Viking god who doesn't wear the helmet because he wants his bald head to reflect the moonlight. He wants to reflect the moonlight onto the faces of his enemies so that he can get the jump on them, even though he's 7.5 feet tall. Weighs about a half a ton in all his Viking armor. You know, he's got the one gauntlet here. On here, he's got like an elbow pad with a spike on it. That he just like elbows people like boom, and like even though it's a spike, it should like cut into them. It sends them flying like Matrix, like oh my god, and it's like way out there. And so he's got the spike and the gauntlet and the belt, and he's got the fucking that sheath like thing of the animal fur. I mean, it really is. It's one of those. It covers like the whole side, you know. She's got that little bit of like fucking body here for all the ladies to go ooh, but really it's like this basically like grayish, brownish fucking sheath of animal fur. And he sits there, and his goatee's gotta be like reddish, blondish, you know.
This
can't be black. It's gotta be like that fucking like yeah. And he never touches it either. Like, you know, some people are like, oh, what's up, bitches? No, he never touches it. He doesn't even shave it. It shaves itself. And then he goes and he's like, all right. That's no, wait, no. All right, motherfuckers. We're gonna go and pillage some motherfuckers and drink some mutton eat some mutton all day. And then when you're done pillaging everybody, we're going to go into a Hyundai. And it gets in there with the mermaid. It's got to have the mermaid. It really does.
Indeed.
It's not complete with a gigantic mermaid on the hood. I'm not talking like a little tiny like Mitsubishi thing on there. No, I'm talking like a fucking like he ripped it off of a fucking like a boat, you know. And boom, and it obstructs like all that, like bigger than those fucking engines on the big block cars. No, I'm talking like boom, and like he's got like a really hot chick that like lays next to the mermaid and strokes it while he's driving like 75 miles an hour. She's unaffected by the speed. She's like, and he's like, that's fucking right. You know, she's got that wavy black hair with the red dress on, which completely mismatches his Norse Vikingness. But they're a perfect match because you really don't want to say otherwise. Because if you do say otherwise, he's got like rocket launchers on the bottoms of his boots. He's like, boom, and that's like the tremor of the earth fucking reverberates. The rocket shoots out. You're like, holy shit, earthquake! Holy shit, torpedo! And he's like, no, motherfucker, that's a rocket. And it's like, no, I thought it was a torpedo. And the torpedoes come in water. And then like that's when like his actual boat that he's got like a fucking like car remote for, like that full-on fucking boat, boom! Fucking hits you from the side. Like he's got a Hyundai and a Viking ship. That's not fair. How's it on land? You don't ask questions like that when fucking Victor's around, because him and his shiny ass bald head that reflects the moonlight just like so. He doesn't take kindly to those kinds of questions. You have to do. You have to do. You just nod and say, yes sir, or else that fucking battle axe will come back out. And it's one of those broad battle axes. You know, not like those little shitty ones. I'm looking like one of those ones with like a wingspan of like 40 inches. You know, like the perfect double cutaway style that you're like, holy shit, you know, you like see these guys from in medieval times, but it's still, and it weighs like 400 pounds to the normal person. You try and lift it, and you're like, what the fuck? Is this like Thor? And he's like, and then he's like one-hands it as he's walking, and he's like, no, it's not. This is just my axe. This is my carry-on. And he's like, he swings it, boom, and then you're like, holy shit, how did you do that? And he's like, dude, what? And he flexes his 30-inch bicep with the I love my mother, and it's got like the hot chick dancing tattoo. And he's like, if I flex just right, she dances. And you're like, what? Show me. And he's like, oh, only if you bring me mutton. And then you're like, fuck, I don't know what mutton is. He's like, I demand mutton.
Does he have David Blaine eyes?
No, he's got the white eye that like white eye. It's almost white, but it's a little bit of blue. And he's got that almost red eye, and you don't know what color it is. You want to say red, but then if you say red, you're like, no, it's like brick wall. No, it's not pink because pink is not manly. It's deeper, but it's not. I don't